Oh shit.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
Hey, if you listen real closely, he sounds more white. I think she's rubbing off.
What do you have for us on him, Danny? Wow, not only is this guy good.
No, I know what a German sounds like.
Working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Now to the plate, George Brett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Slovakia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there.
Those are the same people. It's just one's on a different side than the other.
As they take the field here tonight, they're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
So coming to the
plate, hey,
Craig Biggio
look, I want to know a little bit more about you.
Season contest. Now the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Biggio is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here.
I hit the wrong button. I was trying to turn it down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Popped him up. Torres shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And it's fouled away.
Well, that's what happens when you gotta fix up, you gotta finish a game that a company can't finish making.
Fouled away. Grounded to the right. Torres scoops it up. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Ryan Yarbrough gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now at the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Ready now, Gary Sheffield, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Sheffield, a 27-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Up next from Miami, Willie Mays. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Here comes the first pitch. David Ortiz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Mark McGwire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Yarbrough, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Chopped to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. And that'll bring up Matt Olson, and they're runners at the corners now. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. One and 2. Here it is. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 2 left. Stepping in, Jay Buhner. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Joseph Austin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Striding in once again, Derek Jeter. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. So
here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. At the plate now, Gary Sheffield, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch out, nothing doing. Jeter, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0 home, fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And here comes Junior. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in now, Mark McGuire. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Stepping up now, Johnny Damon, a base hit in his first trip. Ball 1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. We played. So striding forward now, George Brett back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
he has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And that's a pretty wide range there. A real contrast in pitching styles. 97 versus 89 as the two pitchers' top speeds so far. Craig Biggio is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting the 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Luis Gonzalez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that retires the side. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he fouls this one off. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
In baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses there. 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Joseph Austin. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Derek Jeter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Stepping in now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hot shot to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Willie Mays will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Willie Mays is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in now, Pudge Rodriguez. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
No, he's in there.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
David Ortiz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Still 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. But they'll get the out at first anyway, and that, rather bizarrely, will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. high in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Might have got away with one there on 3-0 as he swings and misses at the cutter. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Mark McGuire stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Brian Sammons takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. Johnny Damon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
2 out with the man at first. And he falls behind 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1. They're up 2-0. Now in the box, Michael Chavis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Addison Russell as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Russell behind 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
First offering on its way. George Brett is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Around first, digging for 2. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
In now, Craig Biggio. As he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 home. Two and 1. The 2-1 fouled away. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Line drive to left. And no chance for Gonzalez. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. Now the 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Derek Jeter is on deck. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Now the 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and nobody can get there in time. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and he will be safe at the plate as he just beats the tag by Rodriguez.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Ryan Hendricks will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike now. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. 3 runs already home here. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
At the plate, Mark McGwire fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
At the plate, Willie Mays. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate now, David Ortiz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Chapman, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins leave 1. They still find themselves down. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Johnny Damon. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in and looking for more, Gleyber Torres. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Hit in the air down the left field line. And they can't run it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Ready for another shot now. Matt Olson, 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that misses for ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
The 1-0 delivery. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joseph Austin has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Derek Jeter. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Scott Barlow enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. The 1-0 home.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Jay Buhner.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Michael Chavis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Addison Russell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 3. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Miguel Cabrera. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. singled home a run in his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Too high, and it's 3-0. Mark McGwire will be next. A shot down the first baseline, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. Standing in now, Mark McGwire, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. First pitch coming. Here it is. Torres is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Fouled away. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is in. Throw comes to second. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Matt Olson. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there, strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 9 and the Marlins nothing. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, George Brett starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Into the box now, Craig Biggio. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at-bat, and now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming, here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fouled off. Miami down to their last strike. Miami, good night.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Mark Prior takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they manhandled the Marlins 9-0. The Chicago Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-7. The Rockies got 18 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 9-8. The Los Angeles Dodgers smacked 15 team hits as they dismantled the Giants 9-3. The Indians' right fielder, number 34, sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6 as the Indians took care of Detroit 11-8. Dave Kingman was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Angels disposed of Houston 7-2. The Texas Rangers